If Manchester was hoping to emerge from restrictions anytime soon, it will surely be bitterly disappointed. We now know it's the worst affected area in England after thousands of coronavirus cases didn't get counted. Most were in the northwest, and 1 in 200 people in this city are now thought to be infected. Sasha Green thinks the technical issue affected her. She was with someone with COVID last Wednesday, but was only told 4 days later.
It just makes me angry because I could be such a big spreader and be asymptomatic and not know. I know a lot of people that are vulnerable. If I had have gone home, it could have been a really fatal thing, and I could have infected people with underlying health issues.
Nearly 16,000 cases were missed last week when files with test results got too big and failed to transfer to Public Health England.
Secretary of State.
The Health Secretary was called to the Commons, where he tried to reassure us they are now looking for those who may have been infected.
We brought in 6,500 hours of extra contact tracing over the weekend, and I can report to the House that as of 9 a.m. today, 51% of the cases have now been contacted a second time.
This isn't just a shambles. It's so much worse than this. And it gives me no comfort to say it, but it's putting lives at risk.
Most of the missed data centres around 3 days last week. On the 30th of September, the official number of cases recorded was just over 7,000. We now know it should have been over 10,000. The next day, daily cases dropped slightly to 6,900. In fact, positive tests had gone up to over 11,000. And last Friday, just under 7,000 were recorded. The true number was 11,754. The government claims it hasn't changed their assessment of the virus, but some think it may have had an impact on decision-making.
I find it very difficult to believe that this would not have had some effect on government thinking over the past week. And as you say, despite the fact that Manchester has been in a fairly restrictive lockdown, case numbers are still going up. One of the issues around local lockdowns that still needs to be really answered is how effective they are.
An investigation's underway into the computer error. Whatever the conclusion, there are still thousands of people out there who haven't been traced, and time is ticking. Emily Morgan, ITV News.